Okay, and I think I should be live. I should probably have put my camera correctly before starting, but oh well. Let's do that now. Okay, so day two. I'm a little bit later. Had to pick up the kids from school, and let's get going. And let's share my screen this time, not like yesterday. Okay, so I think my screen should be sharing right now. Quick moment. Okay, I forgot my second monitor. Let's call it that. Um. Okay, where can I see this? Okay, so live right now. Let's see. Okay, I'm sharing my screen. I use my phone to see if I'm sharing my screen and to see the chat of YouTube. To see the chat of Twitch, I don't have two phones that I can use for this. Okay, let's move that a little bit. Okay, so first of all, day one, it's over, but I decided to quickly improve the scripts for the people who have not seen the video that I've uploaded like an hour ago or something. This is the code that I came up with right now. Apparently, Godot has a function called wrap I, and that basically loops on its own. So I did not have to write the code that changes it from 99 to 0 and from 0 to 99 if you go minus. So yeah, good that I know that now. Yeah. Something else that I changed inside of the main function, I just added some extra text. I should probably add this as well. Oh. Blah, blah, blah. Print rich. Okay, and now that this should also print in the color. So basically it will basically this will print how long each function takes to run. And I already need to quickly go because my kids are at home and I'll probably get distracted kind of a few times. So yeah. And my kid is still alive, so let's keep going. Day 2. I have not looked what day 2 is, so let's get started. You get inside and take the elevator to its only other stop, the gift shop. First of all, let's go into dark mode for the people who prefer that. Okay, so you get inside and take the elevator to its only other stop, the gift shop. Thank you for visiting the North Pole, gleefully exclaims a nearby sign. You aren't sure who is even allowed to visit the North Pole, but you know you can access the lobby through here. And from there you can access the rest of the North Pole base. As you make your way through the surprisingly extensive selection, one of the clerks recognizes you and asks for your help. As it turns out, one of the younger elves was playing on a gift shop computer and managed to add a whole bunch of invalid product IDs to their gift shop database. Surely it will be no trouble for you to identify the invalid product IDs for them, right? Pop, pop, pop. They've even checked most of the product ID ranges already. They only have a few product ID ranges, your puzzle input, that you'll need to check. For example, I won't be reading that. The ID ranges are wrapped here for legibility. In your input, they appear on a single long line. Okay, that's going to be great. Just a moment, my kids. Okay, and they're not breaking the house anymore, so let's continue. The ranges are separated by commas. Each range gives you its first ID and last ID separated by a dash. Since the young elf was just doing silly patterns, you can find the invalid IDs by looking for any ID which is made only of some sequence of digits repeated twice. So 55, 55, 5 twice, 64, 64 twice, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 twice. Would all be invalid IDs. Okay, so none of the numbers have leading zeros. 0, 1, 0, 1 isn't an ID at all. Okay, so it's invalid. 101 is a valid ID that you would ignore. Okay, so couple of exceptions already. Your job is to find all of the invalid IDs that appear in the given ranges. In the example, in the above example, 1122 has 2 valid IDs. 1122 has 1 valid ID. Wait. Oh, wait. So 11 and 22 are both invalid. 95 and 100. Ah, okay, so in that range. Okay. Has 1 invalid ID. Contains no invalid IDs. Has 1 invalid ID. Okay, so adding up all the invalid IDs in this example produces... Okay. What do you get if you add up all the invalid IDs? So... Okay, not too difficult. First of all... Oh. Test data, let's add the test data, and let's go to main data, and let's copy the main data. My puzzle inputs. So I will need to separate everything. I don't think I have a... Oh yeah, get packed string array. Okay. So data packed string array is data.get packed string array, and let's do the same as day 1 for the data part. Looks like something you can brute force at least, yeah. Oh yeah, the split should be comma, I guess. Yeah, comma. I at least the first part does not sound too difficult. So for entry string in data, then we need to get var num1 int is entry dot I think I can just do this and just make this into a packed int array. I don't know how large the numbers are, so let's go for 64. And data... Oh wait, no. I need to... Yeah, no. Cannot assign a packed string array to variable nums widths. Okay, let's just do this. Because it does not... Oh. One and 0. Okay, so we have a num1 and num2. Do I need to specify... Yeah. Oh, wait, no. We need to keep them as a string. Because if they start with a 0, it returns an error. So if num1 is 0, oh, Let's see. How many start? Oh, none of them seem to start with a 0. Okay, so wait, this is the entire data, the input. None of them start with a 0. So what did they... None of the numbers have leading zeros. None of the numbers have leading zeros. Okay. So I don't really need to do anything with that. I just finished. Wow. Well, I had to start later today, so it does sound kind of good that somebody finished within like 50 minutes, because that really gives me hope that I'll be able to finish within an hour as well. Which I probably will need to do with my 2 kids that are trying to break the house in the background. Okay, so I don't think this is going to be too difficult so far. Invalid IDs is a packed int array. So for I int in range num1 num2 plus 1, because I think in range the last one is excluded. I wrote it in Go. I really want to try and do this in Zig, but I feel like GD script for me, especially with the amount of time that I only have, is probably going to be better. Okay, and now I need to check for double. And of course, this little one wants to be difficult again. Wait, are you eating something? Ah, wat er tikken. Okay, and that's why I cannot really leave my kids alone. He's eating tiny things again. Ah, and now this. Akane? No. No. No, akan. No. Demo janai. Kids. One kid is trying to kill the other one. Okay, so for I in range, if check double I, then we invalid IDs dot append I. Shizuka ni shite, Hinata-kun. Okay, so for amounts, integer, it's 0. And for I inside of invalid IDs, for I int in invalid IDs, I need to add them all together. So amount plus equals I. And now we just return the amount. So the only thing I need to do now is create a function called check double. And this has a number and returns a bool. Okay, so now how can I check if... Wait, does the number appear like has one invalid ID? So basically I just need to split it in 2. So actually I should probably keep it as a I should check okay, let's return it in a string. Okay, so this is actually a lot easier than I thought it would be. So num... Oh. Whew. How many people are watching on Twitch right now? 1. Not like yesterday. Yesterday was a lot more active. But 5 people on... Oh. Yeah, 5 people on YouTube. Yay. Thanks for watching. Okay, so we do splits. Wait, can I split according to like a number? No. Um, can I do this num dot length divided by 2? Well, you can do string comparison. You can also do number comparison. How would I do that? I know how to do this in other languages, but not inside of num dot split length and then oh, okay, so num length int is num dot length divided by 2 length if num dot left length is equal to I can just return this. So I'll return. Well, I knew they were going to make noise. I just did not think they would make this much noise. Okay, so technically this should always be divisible by 2. If if length no it's so difficult to concentrate with kids in the background. Yesterday went so much smoother. Just a moment. Okay. Let's hope my kids stay quiet now. So if length I Okay. You will need to log to get how many digits they have, then split it, but it is more to write. Okay, so well, possible, but more complicated. Let's just do this for now, and let's have a print tests. This will be so annoying with my kids in the background. Now my kid is deciding to ride his bicycle that's very noisy inside of the house. Urusai. Tests. Check. Double. And let's just add a so this should be oh wait. Let's see, what does this print? It's 2 times true. Oh. So it's 2 times 11 and 2 times 12. Wait, how? Wait, but if it's do I need to do this minus? 1. Okay, okay, minus 1. Okay. So this one works. Add warning ignore. Return value discarded. Let's see. That is quite high, and that is not the correct amount. Oh, whoops. No, wait, quite high. No, it's not high enough. It's 400. You know, it's not high enough. We need to count all the invalid ones. Um, what is going wrong right now? Yeah, string length has a 0 at the end. Um, and the baby wants to join again. Okay, I will really need to start doing this when they're sleeping, so I think this will start turning, like, becoming a evening stream instead. Doing this with kids is not really easy. At least he's happy. Um, you're taking my concentration. So, what is going wrong here? Oh, wait. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, so, um, wait, those are not equal at all. Wait, why are those counted as true? Um, wait, what? Okay, so the length is wrong. Wait, why is the length 1? It's supposed to be 4. What? Eh? Okay. Oh. What is... Oh. Why is length 1? Why? Sum off by one error. Like, the length is always 1. Okay, and I'll try to put the baby in the other room again. Okay, let's try to concentrate. Why is length... First, if the length is not something you can divide by 2, you just return right away with false. As not 0. Okay, so there are some errors. So yeah, not being able to divide by null is an issue. So return false. Yeah, no, it's not an error, but it's just so I can like more easily see it in chat. So I still don't get the correct answer. Why? Huh? What's happening here? Why does length still decide to be 0? One. Cannot represent as a 64-bit in... The value is too large. I might not be able to do this in Godot. Oh, wow. Well, that's unfortunate. It only seems to be 1. They cannot represent that entire... Oh, no. Yeah, no, 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 no. Okay, 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 okay. No, no, no. I know what I'm doing. I split it the wrong way. Yeah, there's a dash. Yep, it's not a comma. That's what I was doing wrong. Okay, but this is like... if I invalid IDs... I feel like maybe there's some double ones. You aren't splitting them right. Yeah. Now I am, but there's now another issue, and it's just a performance issue. Okay, let's see how long this takes. Wait, I'm doing this even with the test data. This is not even like the normal data. Why is this already taking so long? Oh, wow. Because you aren't supposed to do it this way. Yeah, apparently. Let's first remove this function because I don't think I will need this. Let's start from zero. Let's start from zero again. So we need to get all the numbers in this range. So for I int in range num1 and num2 plus 1. Let's just print I to see if that actually works or not. Yep. Okay, but that takes a long time as well. Oh, I think I crashed godot. Oh no, okay. So So it all works fine, but then it goes to the bigger numbers. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But no, eh? No, there's something going really wrong inside. Rather than checking every value in range, you can generate the invalid values in a given range. Yeah, but right now there's like a full-on issue going wrong here. Like it should not generate that many numbers. So I'm doing something more completely wrong here. You know, look, am I not getting the data correctly? I think my data is not correct. Oh wait, what is? Oh yeah, no. There's like something completely wrong with. Yeah, no. Wait a minute. Something is like packed string array. So we get the string array and then. Okay. Let's just get the full string of data path and let's split it ourselves. Okay, so this should normally print the correct data. Yeah. So this is starting to look a lot better already. So my previous function would probably have worked if my data was correct, but my data was not correct. And baby, it has arrived again. Okay, so now it's simple. So now that we actually have the correct data, now we can actually like do this properly. So var length, wait, if num1 dot length So if num1 dot length is modulo 2 is not 0, then we just continue. If not, then we get a length, so num1 dot length. No wait, huh? Yeah, divided by 2.0. Then for I inside of range num1 to num2 plus plus 1.
God.
If I dot left. Wait, can I just make this into a string? Left length is equals to I dot right length, then invalid ideas dot append I int I. And this will probably complain that we cannot, yeah. So int str over here as well, str add warning ignore. There's still an error. Invalid, okay. Narrowing conversion. Okay, so now normally this should work. 1, 2, 7, 7. Okay, that looks. It's like off by how much? That's like off by just a tiny portion. Why? 1, 2, 2, 7, 7, 7, 5, 5, 5. Okay, so there's like one tiny mistake inside of this. Maybe it's because of this and num2 dots length modulo 2 is not equal to 0. Oh. Hmm. Let's print invalid IDs. So we have our 11 or 99. Why is 101 invalid? Um, Okay, so what we have now is we take our data, we split it, then we go through every entry. Every entry contains of a number slash another number. So we split that and we get two strings, the first number and the second number. It needs to be like equal parts. So we check for that. If we need to be able to divide the length by 2. So we take the length and we check to make sure that it can actually be divided by 2. But sometimes we have 90 and then 100, by example. So the length is not equal. After that, we get the length and we go. Oh, wait, no. We need to. Okay, so stri length. Okay, so. Okay, so what was going wrong is the length. We calculate length. Like whilst going over this part, explain this part, I realized. So the length is not always the same. So if the length is not the same, like it can be first 2 numbers and then suddenly 3 numbers. But if it's 3 numbers, then there's kind of an issue. So we should also still check if stri dot length, if the length is not dividable by 2, then we just continue because there's nothing for us to do. Okay, oh, whoops. So now we should get the correct number. Yes. Okay, and let's take our normal data now. Okay, we got a lot of invalids. I should probably have turned off that print statement. Oh, yeah. Let's submit and let's hope that's correct. Okay, that's the right answer. You are 1 gold star closer to decorating the North Pole. First of all, let's quickly remove this print statement, and now let's go. Let's go over to part 2. Part 2. The clerk quickly discovers that there are still invalid IDs in the ranges in your list. Maybe the young alpha's doing other silly patterns as well. Now an ID is invalid if it is made only of some sequence of digits, repeated at least twice. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 times. And for the other parts, 12, 31, 23, 12, 3, 123 is being repeated multiple times, 3 times. Okay. Well, this will be fun. 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, 5 times, and 11, 7 times are all invalid IDs. So for the same example, we have this number now. So, okay, well, I think this will be rather easy. Let's create a new function. I check data. Return true. On the plus side, there is no need to check if it is repeated by a number that is not prime. Okay. Like, yeah, this is really going to, well, this should be rather easy. I don't really see myself struggling with this too much. So if check data I is, oh wait, I still need number 1. Nope. No. Okay. So if check data is positive, then invalid IDs dot appends I, and let's just do, oh whoops, warning ignore. Wait, do I have the warning ignore here? Yeah. Oh. So we just do this. Oh, whoops, return this. That is true. Else we return false. My kid is here for attention again. I think he's getting sleepy. I'll first try to make him fall asleep because I think it won't take too long. So I'll be right back. And I'm back. My kid is asleep finally. Yeah, no, he's still asleep. Okay. Okay, so what is going wrong here? What was I doing again? First of all, we need the I. This is an integer. Oh. Well, I'll be right back. fun part about having two kids. When one sleeps, the other one will wake them up. So, well, they're both awake again. Okay, so um I kind of forgot what I was doing now. Well, yeah, that's having kids. Let's backtrack for a bit because I got kind of confused because of my kids. Yeah, same thing, but I have to split into a different amount of numbers. So first up, let's just copy this because I was also starting to adjust that one. So we basically need another for loop, as far as I can tell. So, and instead of 2, I Rx for x int in range we start from 2, and then we go up to, we can never get like the exact lengths, I guess. So oh wait, just do a list of prime numbers. I'm gonna be completely honest, I have not done math in a long time. I kind of forgot what prime numbers are. So for example, 4. If a pattern is repeated 4 times, it is also repeated twice. Yeah. So so the tag you had before is enough. Let's quickly copy this one. So I don't need go looking for it. If a pattern okay. How big do the numbers get inside the actual data? Okay, quite big. Is there like an easy way to get prime numbers? Let's quickly have a look. How check numbers? So 2 is the only prime number, and everything else that cannot be divided by 2. So okay. This is breaking my head a little. Like I know this is not too difficult, but for some reason my brain does not really Um, yeah, I'm not going to need that many. Um, I feel like last year I had something similar to this, that I had to like check for duplications inside of an integer. Wait. Okay, I think I get it. I think I get what I need to do. Let's just quickly do this. So first of all, if it's not divisible by 2, then we skip. So wait, this will always be true, I guess. Yeah, this will always be true. So if it's not divisible by 2, then we just continue because then nothing can happen with it. And then for only prime numbers. It could be divisible by 3. Could be divisible by 3 or 5. But if we have 3 times... Oh. Okay, so yeah, this does not really make sense then to have. Hello, what's going on here? I'm trying to do Advent of Code and I'm at part 2. And my brain is just fried. My 2 kids are watching television nicely now, so that's a blessing. I finally have some concentrated time without noise in the background. Okay, why is this one so difficult for me? This should not be difficult. Let's just do like yesterday. Just a very simple approach. So into to I dot length. Let's just do it stupid simple, and then we can adjust later on. We don't even need length anymore then. Is this a challenge for your skills? Yes, it basically is. It is a fun thing, Advent of Code, but it is quite challenging for the mind. 417. Nope. Still something going wrong, and I think it's because of this. We should not check for this anymore. Wait. Oh no, wait. If it's the same length and it cannot be divided by... No, wait. Yeah, no, we don't need this anymore. We don't need this anymore. Because now we can divide by 3 and such. Well, let's do like before. Let's just print all the invalid IDs. Like, let's see what we get. Like, which ones are wrong inside of here. So, oh yeah, no, these are correct. These are correct. So 1... Okay, so 10, yes. This one is also correct. these are also correct, but these are appearing many times. Oh, okay. I should probably break out of this loop then, because it's already invalid. So now we get 4174. Yeah, no. The problem is you aren't checking if only two items are equal, but if each substring is equal. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Um, yeah, so now we know that this is correct, like that the first part and last part is correct. So there will probably be a mistake instead of here. A24, but oh wait, A24. Okay, so I know what's like. Oh, are there again like duplicates in here? Okay, so yeah, like this one, by example, 464,444. The first 44 are correct, and the next 44 are correct. So this is causing issues. Oh, whoops. So we need to find a way to split. So you need to use substring. Returns part of string from the position of parent with length param. Okay. Like for 3-bit length 6, you have substring. Yeah. With X. Dot substring X dot X plus 1 X times X plus X. Operands bool and string for operate. Okay. Whoops. Why is this complaining? Oh, okay. So str, let's. Why is this invalid operands bool and string for? Okay. For and okay, so Wow, this is complex. I have no idea what's going on. You're not alone. You're not alone. Um, it's not actually like if you look at part one, by example, it's actually not too complicated. So for part one, the only thing we need to do is check if well basically wait, let's go to the example here. So 11 and 22 have two invalid IDs. 11 and 22 because if you split that in half, 1 and 1 is the same. 2 and 2 are the same. 10 and 10 are the same. The problem with this is it can appear like multiple times, like 2 times, like we had in part 1. But it can also appear like 3 times or 5 times. 5 times like the same number. So yeah, for part 2, it just gets a little bit more complicated because we need to check against like multiple yeah, that's what I'm checking for. But whilst explaining that, I actually figured out a much better way of doing this. So if str I, because we need to create it into a string because a string is just easier to handle. So that we have the string and a number, and that we count str I left, left, and then x to have the value. So we count, so we get a number. So how many times does this part in the string appear? So if we go to this, let's go to test data. So by example, we take 21. Then we count all the times that it appears. Yeah, if we count all the times that it appears, and then we can, if that is equal to x times oh, yeah, no, I got confused now. I just confused myself. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay. So str I divided by x. Oh, dot lengths. Okay, so that is almost working. It's not x here, and it must be equal to x on the right side. Yeah, but if we count the amount of times that it appears and the amount of times that it appears, we do that. We make certain that the amount of times that it appears and then times x, if that is equal to the length. So, whoa, oh, this is looking promising. So let's copy this and let's go in here. Oh, it's left len x. Oh wait, am I length divided by x? is the other way around. So wait, string like this? Wait, no, no, no. It's the other way around. It's left's length divided by x. Oh wait, so let's do 3, 4, 5. Oh, wait, well, it's part 2 is hard. Yeah, it is. It is slightly on the annoying side. It's I don't think it's that hard. Like I think I have a good way of like calculating this right now, but somehow I'm messing something up. Oh no no no! Oh, so oh. Um. Yeah. No. I think this method won't be working. I just realized like if I do this, it can if the number by example is this, it can count all the occurrences. So like 11. There's an 11 here. So 11, 11, 11. But it will probably also count this. These 11s, these 11s. Like it will probably count this. Why do I always struggle so much with part 2? I feel like I'm so close right now. There's like something not 100% counting right now. I think it's somewhere in the beginning. Oh, that's fine. Okay, so we know that this it is taking the correct size. So invalid, this one, yes. This one, this one. No, this one. So the invalid ones are. Oh wait, the previous ones are missing now. Like the very early ones are missing. We don't have 999, we don't have 111, we don't have 99, 11, or 22. Oh. Yeah, but I think it's, yeah, I can only split it with a delimiter inside of, oh, whoops. Like substring, I can use it, but I would have to use it for, yeah, too much math. Too much math. Oh, you are splitting it wrong. Wait, where am I splitting it wrong then? Over here. If I is equal to, which number is not counting? 11. Oh wait, there's like, it's not even. Hmm? Oh, okay. But now 13 is also being counted as invalid. Okay, well, we are at least getting closer now. So all the small ones are getting. Why are those being counted as invalid? Wait. Um, I think this does not work. Yeah, this just gives an empty, uh, yeah, an empty range. Um, so we never going over 2. Wait, so that we're getting a lot of valid ones because it's basically checking against its own length. Wait, we also need to check against 1. Oh. Okay, so I was not checking against 1. That was my issue. Okay, so I got it. I got it. So code is still quite simple. So same part as before, but we also get the length from 1 till the length to divide it by multiple parts, like to make certain that there are that amount of equal occurrences. So occurrences times x, if that is equal to the number of lengths, then we should well, basically append to the invalid IDs, and then we calculate everything and return the amount. So let's see if it actually works, because it often happens that the test data works, but that real data does not work. Oh, whoops, wait. Okay, let's see. Okay, so this is taking a long time. Okay, let's see. Even if this is correct, there's really room for improvements, because this is really not... Yes! Okay, so there is really a lot of improvements that can be done to this code, because it is rather slow. In total, it took 5,934 milliseconds, and part 1 takes around 1,248. But I was able to finish within an hour, I think. How long have I been streaming? About an hour, I think. Is it? Oh yeah, an hour 24. So 1.5 hours. It's a lot less compared to last time. Yeah. Anyway, on Twitch, I don't really see that I have anybody like viewing. So, well, I have 3 viewers here on YouTube. Maybe let's also send you guys somewhere else with the whole raid system that I discovered last time, yesterday. Anyway, thanks for watching. This is it for me today. Tomorrow, normally my wife will take the kids somewhere, so I will be a little bit more concentrated. I'll keep working on this a little bit more to see if I can improve it, because I do think performance can improve by a lot. So yeah, let's try to go into that. I'm kind of glad that this is finally done. I do feel like I can improve this by a lot. I don't know how. Probably by skipping the like the whole prime number system. That's something I could too. Yeah, anyway, it's working. Time to spend some time with the kids. And before I go, a quick mention to all my Ko-fi supporters. Thank you very much for supporting me. I am still working on Gozen as well. It's a little bit slower now because of working on GDXM, not on GDXM, Advent of Codes. But yeah, work is still being done, and hopefully we'll have a working video editor really soon, because it's kind of needed. But yeah, anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.